I just cracked the biblical code. Shout out there, everybody that's been rocking with me. Oh my God. Uh, for being 100, from Australia to Japan to Liverpool to Ghana. What up? um, I just cracked the biblical code just like that. And I'm gonna make it so easy. I'm gonna make it so easy for the world to understand the Bible and scripture. So Moses was the lawgiver. The lawgiver. We live in a society of laws. There's rules, there's commandments, there's guidelines, there's suggestions, and then there's political law, spiritual law, natural law, okay? Law of physics, the law of attraction, laws. Now, our laws that we make up as human beings mean nothing. Like, don't cross this street after this time. That's not a spiritual law or a natural law. That's just like a human suggestion that we turn into a law, which is a fake law. It's a fake law. This is a law that we decide to conform to because of the consequences put on by a human being, which forces it to be a law in your mind, which it isn't a law. You can do whatever you want. You can cross whenever you want. That's a freedom. So let's get back to Moses and the Pharaoh and breaking the biblical code. Moses was the lawgiver. There's laws. All scripture is law. It's law. Life is about law. There's laws you break, and there's laws you just cannot break, and then there's the rest. There's rules, things you can bend and change and forgive. But the law is a law. You jump off a building, you're gonna bust your head and die. That's a law. There's no, oh, I can do this. Hello. There's no, oh, I can do this. And there's a law. No matter what human being says it's okay, no matter if they made a law saying you can jump off a building, that will be a law that you can break. That will be a law that you should say, wait a minute, that's not right. I'm not going to do that because it's just common sense. Spiritual law should be just like that. When somebody tries to make you do something or believe something that you know for a fact is not a spiritual law, you're supposed to say, I'm not doing that. No matter if you're the president, the mayor, the police, teachers, or my parents, this is a spiritual law. So Moses came with the spiritual law. He had his staff. Yes, please. And then Pharaoh had his attorneys. Pharaoh had his 3 attorneys with his own law that could duplicate and copy and give the likeness of God's law. So when Moses came and said, hey, you're not supposed to do this, and that. And then Pharaoh said, well, check this out. We can do whatever we want with these law. Moses' law ate up Pharaoh's law. Pharaoh's attorneys didn't have a chance to God's attorney. God's attorney was Moses, who went to court and said, yada, 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 motherfucker, if you don't let these motherfuckers free out of jail, da, 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 the law of God says this will happen to you. And he said, I don't care about God's law because I'm bigger than God's law and I'm not letting shit go, nigga. And here goes three of my attorneys to show you. So this ain't nothing but a battle of court. I'm in court. Pro se, not fighting against anybody, but I have a lawsuit against the many people, city government, city workers, and people that are supposed to be Pharaoh's workers. I'm suing Pharaoh's workers, and Pharaoh's workers got about 20 fake ass Moseses. That's what's going on. So you got to use God's word against their little policies and rules. And this is what I think. These guidelines mean nothing when it comes down to God's law. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like so. You know what I mean? That's the key. Law. Say your face. Study God's law. That's why they think that banana. That is the key, because if you have no idea of God's law, you'll do whatever somebody tells you to do for the rest of your life. You'll eat things you're not supposed to eat. You'll live ways you're not supposed to live. You'll have a horrible life and then blame it on God when God just told you, look, I told you not to do this, A, B, and C. I know my eyes and shit are. I just woke up to smoke. I'm finna do this, wash my face, brush my teeth after this, and then get out of here and go to Michael's. I got some. See my coat? Gotta get some more stuff. But yeah, that's the trick of life and success. Know God's law. Don't matter what religion it is, all God's law is the same. Buddhist, Christian, Islam, the laws are the same. When you can eat, where you eat, those aren't laws. Those are suggestions that set you apart from other religions. That's it. Religions fall into these traps of jail, getting punished, fines. You know what I'm saying? All the consequences that they put on you are allowed because they say, well, God said this. Well, if you knew what God said first, you wouldn't be tricked. And of course, I'm speaking about hindsight. I'm speaking in hindsight. So I'm gonna head to Michael's today. I ain't gonna lie, I hate leaving the crib. I like being at home. I know I'm on the beach. I got all the nice clothing in the world to wear, to go outside and be lit. shit don't even excite me no more. You know? So yeah, it's the trick of life. If you know your laws, you don't have to listen to nobody else. And nobody else can fuck with you because you know. And when they see you happy and enjoying your life under God's law and they try to come in and do shit that forces them to go against God's law, therefore exposing themselves to be a target for the consequences of fucking with God's people. Bam! This is why I get high. Keeps me out of trouble. I'd rather be high talking about this type of shit than lurking and scheming on how to steal and take from people. Right? You know what else? Shout out to my viewers. I meet some of y'all sometimes out and about. They say, hey, I check out your podcast. And sometimes I don't think people really watch or listen because I know I'm a rarity. People are not used to black men who are both a square and a street nigga in the same body. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people are used to black men that are so aware and in tune with shit. It confuses people because they don't have a response for that. But for the people that do sit here and actually fight through my painful deliveries, I appreciate that. Real talk. I had a officer approach me and tell me, hey man, I check out your podcast. That made me feel good. That let me know, you know what I'm saying, that my life is clean. You feel what I'm saying? That it feels good to walk around not being scared of police and not being scared of authority and all these. I let me tell you something. After years of doing that, I won't allow another person to live that slap in my life ever again. Never again. I had a PO from Wisconsin. I had some white POs that showed me exactly how they felt about black people. They showed me exactly how they felt about a nigga when you on papers and you can't fight or talk back, and they can lock you up basically at saying anything, and they doctor your paperwork and you just helpless. That's when people show you their true nature. Not when everybody's nice and got money and free and happy. That's when fake people come out. You got to go through some fire to know the difference sometimes. And unfortunately, my fire was jail. Doing stupid shit. I say that to say this. It feels good to battle all your demons. Battle them and tame them a little bit, because you can't get rid of them. You just got to tame them motherfuckers. Once you, this is Pandora's box. Once you open a box, it's there. But at least you don't have to live in a mental prison. So basically, I overcame the streets. That don't mean I have to continue to live like I'm in the streets. That doesn't mean I'm in Survival mode. I don't put myself in survival mode. Sometimes you can have everything you ever wanted and still be forcing yourself. I gotta do this, nigga. You good. The whole role of getting out the street for me, because I wasn't born a street nigga, is get out the street. That was the whole fucking point. Get out the street. The whole fucking role of hustling, stealing, doing these things was to survive, but you don't want to live like that all the time. The motive is to survive and get enough until you get out of that so you can live on zero, just on zero. The street is negative. All that shit is dead. You're negative. You ain't got a crib. You gotta get your ID. You gotta get all of this shit so you can flourish on a clean level. That was the fucking point. Are you hustling to get your license? Are you hustling to get your life together? Are you hustling to make it past this week and to pay your rent until you don't have to? Or did you make a conscious decision as a child? This is going to be my life. Because you got everything. You got a crib, you got a car, you got a wife, you got kids, and you got to sell drugs for extra shit. You got to rob for extra shit. That's where people fuck up. You're supposed to stop. Hey, it's not about making $1 million. It's about getting to zero. Not $1 million, just to zero. Once you make it to zero, you're good. See, these are the reps I gotta deal with. Then from zero, you can relax. And then all your friends gotta wake up every morning and steal and rob. And you don't have to. So you gotta throw away all of that desire to let me get out. But I gotta fucking fuck up my relationship, my kids, shit, my job, all because I gotta sell one little tiny thing that ain't gonna matter. And then where does everything I buy go anyway? It goes right back to the street. It go right back to the city. It go right back to the government. When you die or go to jail. Everything you know, hustle for, got shot for, and got beat up for, and been in fear for, that you didn't ruin your life for, at the end of the day, gets taken away from you. It goes right back into the prison system, into the same law government that creates the law that puts you in there. It's like you end up with zero. Or you can live a life every day at peace. You don't have to hustle. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about that. Was the goal. Don't get tricked into buying shit and doing shit all the time. You got a girlfriend or boyfriend that's always telling you you need to have more and do more. We need this and we need that. You got to get rid of them motherfuckers. You can't have people like that in your life. All her ideas are take your money, gambling takes your money, boat rides takes your money. For what? What are we doing all this stupid shit for? Every fucking weekend, every month. What are we celebrating? More debt. We can't afford to do this, yet we're gonna borrow money to hang out and spend. So it's like you gotta get. Oh my God, women. Some women. The women that I like always have horrible decisions. And I could love any woman. I could be with any woman. Like I look over a lot of shit. It's never about what she has, but damn, it's like if you're not smart enough to keep me out of trouble, like you want to gamble, fuck your life up, go right ahead. But you start including me in your bullshit, I can't do it. And vagina is very addictive. It's like if I get too much of it, I'll make bad decisions. That's why you gotta stay single. Women can make you make bad decisions, boy. You be in love, be like, well, I just look over it this one time. Happens again. Well, I looked over it that one time. It didn't hurt so bad. I'll just keep looking over that because now since I looked over it, it's gonna look weird that I say something now. So it's a life of you accepting her faults, but your first fault, she's out of there. You display one second of displeasure with her or her attitude or whatever, she's on her way out the door. But you, I gotta accept no sex, no love, no intimacy, no encouragement, no nothing. You're just a dead body. I'm taking care of a pet. That's what relationships are. A man taking care of a pet. You don't do shit. I gotta feed you. I gotta take care of you. I gotta rub you. I gotta love you, and I get nothing in fucking return. That's a goddamn pet. The women, you gotta get a woman. What do you do? What the fuck? At least a dog welcomes you home and shows your dog ain't got no money, nothing, doesn't provide sex, nothing to a man. You know what a dog provides to a man? Every fucking thing a woman can't give him. Pure love, respect. The dog listens. It can protect. It learns. That's why men like dogs. Women like a cat. What the fuck? You just lay around and shit and don't do shit. It's like, don't listen. You run out there, get hit by a car. Well, you should have fucking was trained. I tried to train you. You fucking don't listen. You're on top of a goddamn fucking skyscraper walking around. The wind's blowing. You don't listen. You're untrainable. It's like, what the fuck? But a dog will be right there. The dog ain't going nowhere. Even if you miss a meal, miss feeding it for a day, or you accidentally step on his foot, that dog will still fucking love you to death. Will still be there. The sacrifice his life for you. I need a dog ass bitch. Not these women. These women don't do shit. Now, Gen X, in my day, oh my God, top tier. You'll never see a woman in the street in my day. We were in the street. The men were in the street hustling and getting it and going through that. The women were stable. Those were our rest havens. Those were our protectors. And we protected black women back then. What? Because that was the 80s, 90s. We would, oh my God, we loved them. Now it's like it's text relationships. You don't even see a girl. You just texting all goddamn day, FaceTime, and no hugs, no kisses, no none of that shit. And it's whack. Nobody want that bullshit. A protein shake. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want that whole ass bullshit, texting and shit. Stupid shit. Dumb. How you gonna fall in love with somebody over the phone like this? Like, I don't know. Women are cool to be friends with, but not to be in a damn relationship with right now. Not unless you get one from out of town. fuck out of town, out the country. You know what I'm saying? Look how Haitians got destroyed so quick and easily. They had a whole country to themselves. And you can't blame nobody else. They're Haitians, so like, who can you blame? There's nobody else over there. They came to America. The Cubans did right and sent money back to Cuba and got educated and shit. Haitians sat here and just chilled. That was your time to be Haitians and to grow and build. It was like, I hate y'all got tricked like that, but this is America. I learned this at a young age, what America does to people. You could have married an American man. It's like, what happened? You're supposed to be Haitian. You're supposed to be that wife. You came here and became a disco girl. You wanted to be an American girl. Pretend to be American. You wanted to dance. You're supposed to come here and get an American man. As soon as you knew your country was fucked up and you were a temporary status, you were supposed to marry an American man. All this fucking time, y'all ain't doing shit. You can't get a woman to make your bed. I'll clean up the house. These motherfuckers want to work 24 hours a day to be housekeepers, but not your wife. You rather be a housekeeper than being a housewife? It doesn't make sense. It's just fucking stupid. Damn. That's wild. It's crazy. Don't even let me get started on the COVID. How many relationships were lost due to COVID? Due to don't take the vaccine arguments. How many family members, how many girlfriends, how many jobs were lost over COVID-19 bullshit? And now everybody's mad at Fauci. I'm mad at y'all. How dare you shun me and be mad at me for so many years about being right, and then y'all got all of this toxin vaccines in your system now. You want my son, that I never, my firstborn son, to be birthed through a woman, through a vaccinated woman? You polluted yourself forever. Oh my God. You can't get that shit out your DNA. They put an iodine or some shit in y'all. All the slaves got a shot. Oh, you can't fly unless you get a shot. You can't go to work unless we put some shit in your fucking body. God's law. No. I never got vaccinated. I'm living better and was living better and still continue to live better than most people did through the pandemic. God's law. It looks boring. I don't give a fuck. It's best to be bored and lonely and watch everybody else go through their consequences. It's wild. Rap doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, that shit's over. It started and ended. I guess if you can start a thing, you can kill a thing. Because rap wasn't out before 82. We were listening to pop rock, disco, 70s music. We were young listening to that. You know what I'm saying? We listen to white people music. We're listening to rap now. It just showed us the people who control that phone control the world. Excuse me. I lived a whole fruitful, very good life without a phone or the internet. We had internet at home through the dial-up, but we didn't have no phones like that. We had beepers and shit, but we were fine. We could remember phone numbers, addresses, all of that without a phone. And to get information, we knew how to research it for real and go to the library and read and search it. Now, for me, the phone ain't shit but like a portal of fucking infinite information for me. It's a tool. But for most people, it's a sim. They become avatars. That's all it is. It's a game. They don't know what the fuck to do with a phone. All the money you can make and create from a phone, and people rather work a hard labor. You got graphic designers still? Like, come on, man. Nobody does graphic designing anymore. It's out of there. I got. Y'all see my like my sleeve. So is DNA. So there's been a lot of shows too. There's a show coming up on the 9th. I won't be able to be there personally, but I wish I was a part of it though. From Racing and Waukegan versus Waukegan type of showcase. And once I get these clothing line pieces done, I'm gonna start wearing them this fall when I actually go out to these events and everything. So I'm gonna need a cameraman probably October-ish. Yeah, October I'll start doing my shit. So a few more months. Thanks for checking in. Continue to support. Vibe out with me, join, like, share. And I'll see you guys next time.